Hierdie is nie in Frans, Duits of Engels nie, sommer in Afrikaans, maar juffrou het vir almal bedank, maar voordat ons nog vanaand kan begin, wil ons vir juffrou dankie sê. Dankie dat juffrou met die hulp, soos ons nou gehoor het, vir ons 'n geleentheid geskep het om te kan ons musiek uitleef en so ook vir almal hier om hulle musiek te kan kom saamleef. So ons wil vir juffrou sê baie dankie. Dis baie maande se harde werk, toewyding en energie en opofferings gewees en in die hele tyd het jy vir ons baie goed hanteer. Ek het net 2 keer retensie gesit, so dit was regtig merkwaardig en ons wil vir juffrou almal nou sê baie dankie. Daar is nie die antwoord.
Ladies and gentlemen, comment ça do you feel good? I am your host. Ich bin unkonferenziell und sagen willkommen, bienvenue, welcome in Cabaret to Cabaret, oh Cabaret. Leave your troubles outside. So, life is disappointing. Forget it. In here, life is beautiful. The girls are beautiful. Even the orchestra is beautiful. Happy to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, you are lovely. Bienvenue, welcome. In Cabaret to Cabaret, oh Cabaret. Strangers, hello strangers, glücklich zu sehen, je suis enchanté. happy to see you like a Thursday. I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. And now, introducing the toast of the town, Sally Bowles.
What good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, oh chum, so come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book and the broom. It's time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret, oh chum, so come to the cabaret. Come taste the wine, come hear the band, come the ones that celebrating. Right this way, your table's waiting. What good's permitting a prophet of doom to wipe every smile away? Life is a cabaret, oh chum, so come to the cabaret. I used to have this girlfriend known as Elsie, with whom I shared 4 soda brooms in Chelsea. She wasn't what you call the blushing flower. As a matter of fact, she rented by the hour. The day she died, the neighbors came to snicker. Well, that's what comes from too much pills and liquor. But when I saw her lay down like a queen, she was the happiest corpse I'd ever seen. I think of Elsie to this very day. I remember as she turned to me and said, what good is sitting all alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, oh chum, so come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book and the broom. It's time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret, oh chum, so come to the cabaret. And as for me, I've made my mind.
baie lekker om hier te wees. Ek is Kalk Zastron en ek is baie opgewonde om saam met hierdie verhoog te deel vanaand. En ek moet sê, dames, jy lyk besonder. Ek kan nie sien nie, die lig skyn in my oë. Maar, my werk vanaand is... Dankie vir jou, Konrad. My werk is om vir julle 'n bietjie te vertel van My Fair Lady, want ek is seker hier is 'n paar van julle wat soos ek 30 jaar nadat dit geskryf eers gebore is. So, net om almal in te lig waaroor hierdie blyspel gaan. Dit gaan oor 'n geleerde Engelsman wat vir Eliza Doolittle, 'n blommeverkoopster met 'n platvloerse met 'n platvloerse aksent probeer verander in 'n dame. So wat ons nou sien is uiteindelik droom sy oor hoe dit moes wees om sonder swaar kry te leef en Imke gaan dit vir ons sing in Wouldn't It Be Lovely. Maar, daar's 'n intense scene. Wat daar gebeur is, hulle dans een aan, sy en professor Higgins tydens een van haar sessies. En dan raak arme Eliza dan vertolk deur Lizette in vervoering en sy sing, I could have danced all night. Maar net voordat ons verlief raak, dan gebeur daar volgende ding. Daar gaan dan 'n ander broer op die verhoog kom, en dit is haar pa, 'n nikswerk kansvatter Alfred Doolittle, wat nie omgee om haar vir geld te verkoop nie, en hy het nou die ding dat hy trou binnekort, en hy besluit, maar hy gaan nie laat dit hom stop nie, hy gaan 'n laaste aand geniet in die dorp, en ons hoor dit wanneer Leon vir ons en al sy karakters kom sing van, Get me to the church on time, kyk vir die bril, hy gooi hom lekker. En dan, voordat ons met enige van dit begin, het Alfred Doolittle teorie in die lewe. Sy teorie is dat die lewe kan jy vir jouself baie makliker maak as jy net so bietjie geluk aan jou kant het. With a little bit of luck. So hoor ons dan onder andere hoe hy ook sing, A man is made to support his children, which is the right and proper thing to do. A man was created to support his children. But with a little bit of luck, they'll go out and start supporting you. Geniet het, hoor, lekker aan.
mainly on the plain. The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain. The rain in...
You've been working much too hard. I think the strain is beginning to show. I don't care what Mr. Egan said. It's time to go to bed.
Bed, I couldn't go to bed. My head's too high to try to sit it down. Sleep, sleep, I couldn't sleep tonight. Not for all the jewels in the crown. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done a thousand things I'd never done before. I never know what made it so exciting. Why all at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me. I could have danced all
It's after 3 now. Don't you agree now? You ought to be in bed.
I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done a thousand things I'd never done before. I never know what made it so exciting. Why all at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me. I could have danced, danced,
It's now time to go to bed.
Come on, Alfie.
How much time have I got left, Pastor Scully?
There's only a few more hours before they tie the knot.
Only a few more hours. But there are girls and drinks all over Ermelo. And I gotta track them down. Maybe some of them are in the Madness Bar. Set them up, my darlings. Stop and looking in my pride. Girls, come and kiss me and show that you'll miss me, but get me to the church on time. If I am dancing, jive. Kick up the rappers, but don't lose the compass and get me to the church. For Pete's sake, get me to the church on time. I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Pull out the stopper, let's have a whopper and get me to the church on time. I gotta be there in the morning. Spruced up and looking in my pride. Girls, come and kiss me. Show that you miss me, but get me to the church on time. If I am dancing, roll out the floor. If I am whistling, get me out the door. For I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Kick up the rappers, but don't lose the compass and get me to the church. Get me to the church. For Pete's sake, get me to the church on time. Oh, Eliza! Don't just sit there, boys. We've got a luminarist in our midst.
All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air, with one enormous share of wood, and it'd be lovely. Lots of chocolate for me to eat, lots of coal making lots of heat, warm face, warm hands, warm feet, oh, would it be lovely?
liedere is uit 'n baie bekende musiekblyspel, The Sound of Music. Die storie gaan oor Maria, die non, wat as kinderoppasser van die 7 van trapkinders gaan werk het en toe op hulle pa, die streng kaptein, verlief geraak het. Die storie speel af toe die Nazi's Oostenryk geannekseer het en Edelweiss, die lied wat Skaap nou as kaptein van trap gaan sing, 'n ode is aan sy geliefde vaderland. Edelweiss is 'n blommetjie wat hoog in die Alpe groei en omdat dit in moeilike omstandighede kan oorleef, word dit beskou as 'n simbool van dapperheid en sterkte. Dan is it Something Good, wat 'n liefdeslied tussen Maria en die kaptein is, waarin hulle erken dat hulle iewers in hul verlede iets goed moes gedoen het om nou soveel geluk te verdien. 'n Interessante feit van The Sound of Music is dat die album 60 jaar na sy vrystelling weer vanjaar genomineer is vir 'n Grammy as beste historiese album. Die orkes gaan 'n lekker keerspel van die album se gewildste liedjies speel en dan eindig met die majestueuse Climb Every Mountain. Daarna is dit ek en my pa met die titellied van ons konsert, Some Enchanted Evening. Dit is uit 'n minder bekende musiekblyspel, South Pacific. Die lied gaan oor liefde met die eerste oogopslag, met baie mooi woorde wat sê, Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see him again and again.
Small and white, clean
happy to meet you. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Maria, what else did the Reverend Mother say?
That you have to look for your life.
Is that where you came back from the Abbey? And have you found it?
Yes. Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. But somewhere in my wicked, miserable past, there must have been a moment of truth. For here you are, standing there, loving me, whether or not you should. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever could. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good.
For here you are, standing there, loving me, whether or not you should.
So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever could. So somewhere in my youth
or childhood,
I must have done something, good.
Maria, is there someone I should go to ask permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children?
The following songs have been selected out of Les Miserables, which is a serious musical about the inequalities in France and follows several characters through mid-19th century France as they seek redemption for their sins and an escape from poverty. The first song, I Dreamed a Dream, sang by Yelani Smith, is a lament sang by the character Fantine, who has just recently been fired from her job as a factory worker and has been cast out onto the street. She reminisces about the happier days of her life and wonders how everything has gone so wrong. The second song, which will be performed by Lausanne Depinard on the violin, is Bring Him Home, which in the musical is sang by the main character, Jean Valjean, in which he asks God to spare the life of another man and to bring him home. The third one will be sang by Imke van Wyk. It is a song that she performed in her final matric exam many years ago, and it is On My Own, which is a chance for the character Eponine to express her anguish. No matter how devoted she is to Marius, he will simply never love her back. Imke is going to perform this song this time around with a more deepened maturity. And then of course our last song before we break for water and coffee, and the first half will be Do You Hear the People Sing, which starts off as a call to action for people to fight adversity and to live a better life, but transitions into a solemn hymn that anticipates a world of freedom and peace. Please enjoy.
I dreamed a dream in days gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. He slept a summer by my side, but he was gone when autumn came. And still I dream he'd come to me, that we would live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Now life has killed the dream I dreamed. trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just
Geliefdes, en sê vir baie dankie, ons gaan nou 'n kort breekie. Die ligte gaan nie aankom nie, so asseblief kyk mooi hier by die trappe, maar dan sien ons mekaar nou weer. Geniet dit.
Ek voel baie bevoorreg om deel van hierdie awesome span te wees. Almal is die wonderlikste mense, regtig.
Goeienaand dames en here en baie welkom by die begin van die tweede helfte van ons program. Die volgende musiekblyspel is Phantom of the Opera. En na die dramatiese ouverture wat u sopas gehoor het, vertel die musiekblyspel verder die verhaal van die fantoom. En die fantoom woon onder in die kelder
van die Paryse operahuis. Hy word betower deur die skoonheid en die talent van 'n jong sopraan genaamd Christine en hy raak verlief op haar. In Music of the Night lok hy haar onder na sy woning in die operahuis en hy betuig sy liefde teenoor haar. Maar ongelukkig, soos dit dikwels in die lewe gaan, is Christine verlief op 'n ander man genaamd Raoul en in All I Ask of You vra sy vir Raoul, love me, that's all I ask of you. Geniet die tweede helfte saam met ons.
Heightens each sensation, darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon the defenses. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor, grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold unfeeling light and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you live as you've never lived before. Softly, deftly, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. Let your soul take a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the life you knew before. Let your soul take you where you want to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the the darkness of the music of the night. Help me make the music of the night.
Dit is nogal ironies dat ons nou net na If I Were a Rich Man geluister het. The Greatest Showman vertel die storie van 'n jong P.T. Barnum wat van nêrens af nie homself opgewerk het en 'n wêreldbekende sirkusleier geword het. Dit het so goed met hom gegaan en hy het so baie geld gemaak en hy was so bekend die wêreld oor dat van die bekendste mense in die wêreld wou hom graag ken. En hy het baie hoog gevlieg en dit het baie goed met hom gegaan tot op 'n punt. En nou die mense en die dinge wat werklik saak maak in die lewe begin afskeep. Tragies het 'n vuur, alles waarvoor hy gewerk het, afgebrand. En hy het niks oor gehad nie. En hy het besef dat geld, status, aansien, rykdom, maak nie saak in die lewe nie. En dit wat saak maak is die mense om jou, jou geliefdes, jou vriende. En from now on, vertel vir ons daai storie van hoe P.T. Barnum tot die besef gekom het dat dit is wat saak maak. En ons wil dit graag met julle vanaand deel. From now on. I saw the sun begin to dim and felt that winter wind blow cold. A man learns who is there for him when the glitter fades and the walls won't hold. 'Cause from then rubble what remains can only be what's true. If all was lost, the more I've gained, 'cause it led me back to you. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight, tonight. And let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on. I drank champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praised my name. But those were someone else's dreams, the pitfalls of the man I became. For years and years, I chased their cheers at the crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stop and I see you there, I remember who all this was for. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. And from now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. And let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on, home again, and I will come back home.
this promising me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights.
Ons gaan nou hier vandaan af verder luister na bekende bluispel Joseph Andy's Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Hierdie bluispel verplaas ons na ou Egipte. En daar ontmoet ons dan vir Josef, die witbroodjie seun van ou vader Jakob. Sy broers natuurlik baie jaloers op hom en verkoop hom na Egipte. En daar beland Josef nou in die tronk. En dan speel hierdie lied af daar, Close Every Door. En Tamar gaan vir ons 'n meesterlike vertoning bied op die klavier van hierdie lied, Close Every Door. Dit het natuurlik nou te doen ook met die heimwee en die verlange van nou Josef daar in die tronk na sy volk, Israel. En as ons nou mooi luister, sal ons hoor hoe die klavierspel van Tamar nou vir ons iets weergee van die verlange en die heimwee. En wanneer dit dan klaar is, skuif ons aan. En daar in die tronk het Josef toe nou bekend geraak as 'n man wat drome kan uitlê. Die bekende drome van die bakker en die skinker is voorbeelde daarvan. En toe word het nou naderhand bekend dat die koning Farao toe nou ook 'n droom het. En hy besluit dan moet hy nou maar ook by Josef hoor wat die betekenis van daardie droom met die 7 maar koeie en die 7 vet koeie is. So Pila gaan vir ons dan daardie lied sing, Any Dream Will Do. En daarna beland Josef toe nou in die paleis, hy het 'n koning geword. En Song of the King word dan vir ons vertolk deur Skulk. U sal hom net nou hoor, maar hierdie lied is 'n spottender wys dit na die ander bekende koning in ons tyd, die koning van rock, Elvis Presley. So hou maar styf vas aan die stoele wanneer Skulk hierdie lied, Song of the King, vir ons gaan sing.
to Pharaoh has begun. Tell me your secrets, mighty one.
Pharaoh is in the building! I was wandering along on the banks of a river when 7 fat cows came out of the night. Behind these fine healthy animals keep saving other cows who are skinny now. The thing I let the back of you to not do them good and it didn't make him fatter like loading such a monster of a shit. Cause the thing are as them as they and tell me, what does it mean? Cause you know that things ain't stupid, but I don't know. Help me, baby. I was standing there with nothing in a few out of time when I saw something beautiful, easy, cool, they were golden, but you guessed it right behind them. There were 7 other ears, they were tatted and tall. Joseph, he's the punchline, man, it's really gonna blow your mind. It's gonna flip your head, cause the back one was as bad as
I understand a bit about the cows, but I'm not sure about the bit about the corns. If you could run it through me one last time, Mr. Pharaoh May, please?
let me show you how we rock and roll in Egypt! I'm doing nothing in a field out of town when I saw you say the beautiful easy tone. Oh yeah! They were golden, but you guessed it right behind them. There were 7 other years, they were tatted and tall. And then the bad was in the quick comment that came up from behind. Yes, it did. Children, here's the punch on it. Really gonna blow your
Chicago speel af in die 1920s. In Chicago, in 'n tyd van sosio-politieke woelinge en toe misdaad hoogtyd gevier het in die stad. Die storie is geïnspireer deur twee vrouens wat daarvan beskuldig is dat hulle mans vermoor het. In Razzle Dazzle oortuig die aanklaer, Billy Flynn, die beskuldigde, Roxy Hart, 'n huisvrou en nagklapdanser, om 'n hele vertoning, of show, soos hulle in Engels sê, van haar verhoor te maak. Vanaand word die rol van Billy Flynn deur 'n ensemble van sangers gesing. Luister gerus na die interessante lirieke wat die sangers moes baas raak. Die heerlike All That Jazz is 'n lighartige blik op 'n vrou wat net in haar eie belang optree, sonder enige vrees van die gevolge daarvan. So 'n lekker tong in die kies nommer. Daarna sluit ons die aand af met die immer gewilde Mamma Mia wat sy pad tot in teaters oopgesing en gedans het. En almal laat voel of jy net vir 'n wyle van jou probleme en sorge kan vergeet. Wat maak die musiek van ABBA so interessant? Die musiek is opgewek, jy kan daarop dans, dit laat mens gelukkig voel, jy kan in jou kar soms sing, jy kan dit op 'n troue speel en almal gaan dit ken. Dit is musiek wat mense saambind. Ons kon nie aan 'n meer ideale manier gedink het om hierdie aand mee af te sluit nie. Kom sing en dans gerus saam. just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz. Stick your hair in buckled shoes and all that jazz. I hear the thought of a dip is gonna blow the blues and all that jazz. Come on, we're gonna burn you up. I bought some aspirin down at United Drug in case you shake apart and on a brand new start to do that jazz. You're gonna see a shimmy, shimmy, shake and all that jazz. You're gonna shimmy till your garters break and all that jazz. Tell me where the funky rattle. My mother's body rattle if she hears her baby squeal for all that jazz. Come on, baby, we're playing fast and loose and all that jazz. Right up here is where I store the juice and all that jazz. Come on home, we're gonna approach the sky. Bet you lucky limits never flew so high. In case the stratosphere, how could I lend in you to all that jazz? Come on, baby, playing fast and loose and all that jazz. I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down and all that jazz. Oh God, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold, but the piano outside. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all It used to be so nice, it used to be so good. So when you need me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. The love you gave me, nothing else can save me. SOS. When I'm gone, how can I even try to go on? When I'm gone, though I try, I cannot carry on. I've been cheated by you since I don't know when. So I made up my mind, this must come to an end. Look at me now, will I ever learn? I don't know how, but I suddenly lose control. There's a fire within my soul. Just one look and I can hear it burning. One more look and I forget everything. Oh, Mamma Mia, here I go again. My mind, how can I resist you? Mamma Mia, does it show again? My mind, just how much I miss you. Well, I can dance with you, honey, if you think it's funny. Cause your mother knows you are. Well, I can chat with you, baby, flirt a little, baby. Does your mother know that you are? Take it easy, better slow down, girl. There's no way to go. Does your mother know? Take it easy, better cool it, girl. Does your mother know? Does your mother know? Anybody could be that guy. And I'm the sound of the music's high. With the better rock music, everything's fine. You're in the mood for a dance. And
Jonas, jy moet die musiekmeesters kom oprap vir ons.
Ek het die tweede aand my woorde nog slegter geken as ek jou. Nee, vrou Margaret ek het dit beter geken. Alright, maar dit was 'n uitstekende jaar gewees. Dit was so mooi soos hierdie blomme gewees. Die gras was groener gewees. Die oeye het gelam. Die wolke het die reën gebring en MusiekMeesters 2024 was 100% 'n sukses gewees. Oor en uit tot 2025.